A warm Friday in Kansas City, and it's looking like a big crowd for the first of three between the Astros and the Royals.
Both of these teams would like to do exactly the same thing, and that's find a way to get themselves back in contention, get themselves back into the race, and who knows when it's going to start. Can't start any earlier tonight, so let's get it going.
And Avila making his fourth start, 13th appearance on the season. His last two starts have been fantastic. 5 innings pitched in each of them, just 2 hits allowed and 1 earned run in all of them.
Ground ball right side, that's a base hit. Pena now with a hit in 6 consecutive games against KC going back to 2025.
So Pena, a leadoff single to begin things, and up comes Yordan Alvarez.
Tied for third in the AL with 48 runs batted in.
There goes Pena. The pitch is swung on and lifted into left field, sending Collins back. He's at the wall. This ball will be gone. Yordan Alvarez hits one out the other way into his own bullpen. And the Astros out in front 2-0. That ball kept carrying to left.
It really had some late life. We don't see Yordan go to the opposite field straight away left field too often. But here at Kauffman Stadium, well, you might as well have the pink slip on this place. With the numbers he's put up, just adds to it. That's now a 6th home run in this stadium.
That's just the 3rd home run allowed by Avila. All of them have been hit by lefties. So the Astros up 2-0. Here's Christian Walker. Still nobody out, nobody on.
He's homered 16 times.
This ball hit in the air high, and now it's going to carry to left all the way back to the wall again is Collins, and now one is gone.
Wow.
Back-to-back jacks. Christian Walker said, I see that jet stream out there.
He got the memo.
He put one high in the air that just cleared the left field wall. Alvarez and Walker with back-to-back jacks. It's 3-0.
Skywalker in flight. Pew! Afternoon delight.
It's not a good night to hang breaking balls, and unfortunately that's what Avila has done a couple of times tonight already.
And that's down, ball 4. First walk allowed by Avila, and the Astros have a 2-out base runner.
Cam Smith with a batting average of .220.
On the ground towards the hole. That's backhanded. Long throw by Bobby Witt Jr. It's over the first baseman's head. Pasquantino tried to leap, and now Cam sliding back in is safe as Pasquantino recovered the baseball, and Cam had made the turn, so he had to slide back into the bag. It was a close play called safe by Tomlinson, and Pasquantino wants his dugout to check out the review of this one.
It'll be interesting to see what they come up with. Cam got caught after that overthrow making a turn towards second base, and they're not going to check it.
So runners at the corners, 2 out for Taylor Trammell. And that's lifted into center field and down for a base hit. Loperfido can walk home. Cam Smith tearing for third. He'll get in without a throw. An RBI single for Taylor Trammell, and the Astros lead 4-0.
Away we go. Big first inning for the Astros continues with Taylor Trammell getting a fastball at 97. Good lag on that barrel. Shoots it up the middle.
Up and in, ball 4. Second walk of the inning issued by Avila. And the bases are loaded for Jeremy Pena, hitting for the second time in this first inning. That one's getting get by Salvi Perez. Here comes Cam Smith. He'll score. Astros now lead 5-0 on the pitch that got away. And this nightmare inning continues for Luinder Avila with a wild pitch.
Young man's got to be exhausted.
In the dirt, ball 4. And that is the 3rd walk issued by Avila here in the first. And Matt Quatrero, the Royals manager, is up the steps. And he gets a round of applause for making the move.
Now, this is the last thing Q wants to be doing. Just because you have a rested bullpen, you still don't want to have to go to him in the first inning.
Right-hander Mason Black into the ball game for the Royals.
This is definitely a circle your scorecard moment right here. Royals have a lot of time to get back into this game, and they hope when the inning's over it will still be 5-0. But here's Yordan Alvarez with the bases loaded, and he is already homered in this inning.
Hits one to center. Straight away goes Meisner, back near the wall. He's at the warning track, leaps up.
Oh,
it's gone!
Got him!
Grand slam number 6 in Yordan Alvarez's career. He has 6 RBIs in the first inning. And the Astros lead this game 9-0. The big man putting on a show in KC.
He is a mythical creature in this ballpark. Are you kidding me with that? What is going on?
6 RBIs in 1 inning.
The fountains are overflowing in this city because of the damage that this guy does here.
Well, the Royals have their work cut out for them and then some.
Tatsuya Imai, working with a 9-0 lead, will face Kansas City for the first time in his career.
The Royals can be patient, not try to get all 9 back in one swing. Maybe you can just chip away.
So now 2 men on for the Royals. Still nobody out. Jensen's at second, Witts at first. Vinny Pasquantino, the batter, left-handed hitting first baseman.
That's a cracked bat and a base hit into right center field. And here comes Jensen to score. Junior goes to third, and the Royals have a run in the bottom of the first with nobody out.
Well, much like the Astros in the top half of the inning, the first three reach base.
So the Royals get on the board and still threatening, runners at the corners, nobody out.
For Michael Garcia. On the ground, deep short. Pena goes to second for an out. The Royals will get a second run, and Garcia will get an RBI.
It's a single for Salvador Perez to end an 0 for 13. Over to third goes Garcia, and the Royals keep the line moving. And Josh Miller out of the dugout along with the translator to have a word with Amai, who's thrown 35 pitches here in the first inning.
89 pitches have been thrown combined in the first inning. That's the first time that a first inning in any game has had that many pitches since 2020.
So it's Michael Massey with runners first and third and 2 out.
And Massey lines it to right field. So the Royals answer with 3. Massey is digging for second. Salvi goes to third.
Well, I like what I'm seeing from the Royals hitters. Again, 9 in the top half. They fought back with 3, and it's a slider again down in the zone. I think these Royals hitters are onto something here. Well, that's going to be the last one I guess they see from Imai this evening, unfortunately.
Neither starter gets out of the first inning.
This might be the worst pitched first inning I have ever seen on a major league level.
Stephen Okert into the game for the Astros, left-hander.
Cameron Meisner is the hitter. Royals have runners at second and third, 2 out.
And Meisner bloops it to center field. Trammell is coming up, and it's down. Wow. The Royals answer with 5 in the bottom of the first.
We like to see that.
And none of these balls really have been hit all that hard.
No, that was off the end of the bat. That couldn't have been any more than 75, 80 miles per hour off the bat, but found shallow center field for 2 more.
And now the Royals have batted around in the first inning.
Now a base hit to left. Isaac Collins delivers a hit. Going first to third is Meisner. Loperfido's throw is in time. They get Meisner trying to get aggressive in an inning that didn't want to end. It ends with a runner being thrown out at third base.
What an unnecessary advancement by Meisner. Contreras hoping they can replay this and overturn this call.
Meisner for now called out by Mark Wegner, the crew chief, and no review. So the inning comes to a close, a 48-minute inning.
The first inning, look at it, 98 total pitches between the 2 starting pitchers, or some relief pitching to go along with that. 14 runs combined, 3rd most in the first inning since 1974. And yes, that man, Yordan Alvarez, was right in the middle of all of it. 2 home runs, 6 RBI, including a grand slam.
Paredes at third, Altuve at second, Trammell at first for the Astros, leading 9-5. 2 outs, top of the second.
Up the middle, Junior cuts it off, goes the short way, and it's in time for our first scoreless non-pitching change inning of the night.
1 out, top of the 3rd inning. For the 3rd inning in a row, the Astros have the bases loaded.
Grounded to third. Step on third, throw to first. And out of all that, the Astros get zipped. In the first inning, the 2 teams were 12 for 17, and they combined for 14 runs. But since then, they're a combined 4 for 29 and no runs.
Royals getting aggressive early in counts against Nate Pearson here. 2 quick outs.
So Perez still at first for Isaac Collins, who has a single and a walk.
That ball hit to right. Another first pitch swing. Cam Smith all the way back, making a jumping catch up against the wall. Cam timed his jump perfectly and made that catch, and then went into the wall off the bat of Isaac Collins for the final out.
Past the glove of the diving shortstop into left field. Salvador Perez lines a single to left.
Garcia at second, Perez at first, 1 out, bottom of the 8th.
Get another base runner to make things interesting.
Yeah, need 1 more to get the tying run up there as Michael Massey will stand in.
Line left center field and down. And Garcia scores the first run since the first inning.
Now he gets a good 96-mile-an-hour fastball, trying to elevate once again, and what a pretty swing from Massey.
And De Los Santos certainly wasn't the answer for Houston, and now he's going to be out of the game.
Brian King is into this game to make his 27th appearance.
Thomas goes down looking at a 92-mile-an-hour fastball, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring up Isaac Collins with 2 out and 2 on.
Almost hit him, and it did.
So that's a break because Collins was down in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Don't look now, Ryan, but Royals could take the lead.
Massey's at second. The tying runs at first. That's Isaac Collins. Carter Jensen steps to the plate representing the go-ahead run.
He walked him, and that forces in a run. It's 9-7.
That's a great job by a rookie right there.
Royals have the bases loaded.
Bobby Witt Jr. coming to the plate, the Royals' best player.
On this day 7 years ago, back in 2019, Bobby Witt Jr. officially signed his first contract with the Kansas City Royals. Look at young Junior there reminiscing with him today. He said it was a fun day, it was a long day. Seeing new faces that are now guys I see every day. Of course, making it official was the best part of the day, putting the pen to paper.
King against Witt. And a lot of people here in the ballpark, and it's a big crowd, are standing.
Grounded off of Paredes' glove. It is a 1-run game.
Well, this crowd's in a frenzy. 25,000 strong. To their credit, or to the credit of the fireworks, no one is left tonight. Bobby Witt Jr. scalds this ball, slider over the plate. Paredes had a chance, but would have been a tough play either way with Junior running.
Starling Marte is going to pinch hit for Vinny Pasquantino, who hit a home run on his first major league pitch against the Astros.
9-8 game. Bases loaded, 2 outs in the 8th.
And Marte hits a slow roller by the mound. Run! Out at first base.
Jeremy Pena pumped up as he makes a great play on Marte to strand the bases loaded.
And the Royals are going to challenge. Why not?
This is one of those you have to challenge even if it may not go your way moments.
And it looks from that angle that the ball is in the back of the glove before the foot gets down just barely ahead of Marte.
Call confirmed. The runner is out. Kansas City will lose their center.
9-8 heading to the 9th. What a wild one.
Nobody on, 1 out. And now the pinch hitter will be Bryce Matthews.
Well, Bryce has done most of his damage at the plate on the road away from Dyken Park.
That ball's drilled deep to left field. Bryce Matthews is just connected on a pinch hit home run. Oh, that's way back. That's by the Hall of Fame club. Deep into left field for a 10-8 lead.
The Bryce is right.
To give Houston its first offense since the first inning.
433-foot bomb. Try to hit that into the Pasquatch nest.
Josh Hader comes in looking for his second save of the year.
2 big outs here in the 9th. How good has Josh Hader been off the IL?
Been pretty impressive, hasn't it?
And Salvador Perez, the final hope for Kansas City. Royals down by 2.
Got in on him, ground ball to first, and that'll do it. Christian Walker to the bag ahead of Perez, and the Astros win the opener of this 3-game weekend series in Kansas City.
Wound up being a lot more competitive than they